Okay, so you wanted to learn how to make a camera, so we're going to go all the way up here to create cameras and hit camera. So we're still in perspective view, which is the default view that we get when we start Maya, but there's a camera here now, and it's here on the outliner as well. If you want to select it, you can just select it like there. And then you can do, it has all the same controls, hit W, move it around, right? But what you probably want to do is go up here to panels, perspective, and now camera one, right? Camera one. Go to the camera one view, and we're probably just zoomed in really tight to something. So I'm going to hold out Alt, hold, and then hold right click and just zoom out here. That's probably what happened. I'm just literally inside of the hand. So I'm moving the camera around like I normally do. I'm going to hit this, select it, and press F, just so I'm focused around this object. Again, I'm holding Alt and left clicking, and then I'm going to keep holding Alt, and then I'm going to right click to zoom out, and then maybe I can middle click to pan, depending on what I want to do with this view. So I'm physically moving the camera in the same way I would normally, and if I go back to perspective, you can see where the camera actually is now, right? It's because I moved it manually. Here, let's press F on this. So I moved it manually by going into the camera one, right? So now I'm inside the camera one, I'm controlling the camera, and then I'm just doing the same thing, left clicking, moving around. What you probably want to work with is two screens, or you might want to do this at some point, not always, obviously. You might just get into this camera and then just frame it the way you want. But you can also tear off copy. So another window will pop up, and then this is the view from camera one. And then, so I can make this smaller. And then obviously I have two monitors, so I put this on the other monitor. And then here, I would go back to perspective so I can work with both views at once. So I can put stuff in the scene and then just see how it's framed. So I'd probably just keep this open, that other window open, and just see how things are framed, right? And then I can like add stuff, right? And move it around in this window, right? While seeing what it looks like in this window, which is your actual camera view that you're probably framing the entire scene from. Just delete this. And so when you select this camera, and then you go over to the attribute editor here on the right side, right? You got your channel box and you got your attribute. We can go over that stuff later. But this is where all this, depth of field, like all the camera lenses and the types of views you want to have. Like, so let's just play. I haven't played around with this stuff much, but that's where you would go to play around with, what type of camera you're using. Yeah, like see this depth of field too. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I don't know all these camera things. I'm not sure how relevant this will be to you, but I'm sure like they will give you all the stuff that they want, right? Like the specific focal length, or if there is depth of field, all that stuff. I would assume it won't be too complicated, but nonetheless, that's where you find that stuff, right? Is you would click the camera in the outliner, or manually, if you're in perspective view, you could just select this camera and then go to the attribute editor and then play with all these settings that hopefully they'll tell you what they want, exactly how they want the scene to look with the frame and, like what kind of camera you're using and all that stuff. So that's how you create a camera and how you edit the attributes and also work with two screens at once.